Video opens with a shot of a sleek, futuristic AI interface, then glitches and flickers to a darker, more chaotic visual. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping away from the usual tech optimism to look into the shadows. We talk a lot about how AI is changing our world for the better, from medical breakthroughs to incredible creative tools. But what about the other side of the coin? What are the risks we're not talking about enough? Let's dive into the dark side of artificial intelligence. First up, let's talk about something that affects us all. BS. AI systems are trained on massive datasets, and these datasets are created by humans. That means they're packed with our own societal biases, both conscious and the unconscious. We've already seen AI recruiting tools that penalize female candidates because they were trained on historical hiring data from a male-dominated industry. We've seen facial recognition systems that are less accurate for people of color. The danger here is that we are creating automated systems that not only reflect our existing prejudices, but amplify them at an unprecedented scale, creating a new, high-tech form of systemic discrimination. It's like baking our worst instincts into the very code that will run our future. Next, let's consider the weaponization of AI. This isn't science fiction anymore. Autonomous weapons, often called killer robots, are systems that can independently search for, identify, and eliminate targets without direct human control. Think about that for a second. The decision of who lives and who dies is handed over to an algorithm. Proponents argue they could reduce soldier casualties, but the ethical nightmare is staggering. What happens when these systems make a mistake? Who is held accountable? A programmer? A commander? The machine itself? The potential for rapid, uncontrollable escalation of conflict is terrifying. A simple glitch or a hack could lead to catastrophic consequences, starting wars faster than any human diplomat could ever stop them. And then there's the issue of surveillance and control. AI is the engine powering the most sophisticated surveillance systems ever conceived. Governments and corporations can now analyze vast amounts of data: our online activity, our location data from our phones, our faces from public CCTV. In some places, this is being used to create social credit scores, which can determine your ability to travel, get a loan, or even buy certain products. This creates a chilling effect on free speech and dissent. When you know you're always being watched and judged by an algorithm, are you truly free? It's a gradual erosion of privacy and autonomy, leading to a society where conformity is enforced not by force, but by data. Let's not forget about the economic disruption. We often hear that AI will create new jobs, and that's true, but it will also eliminate millions of existing ones. And not just blue-collar jobs like factory work or truck driving. AI is coming for white-collar professions to accounting, paralegal work, even journalism and content creation. The question is, will our society adapt quickly enough? Without a plan, we could be looking at mass unemployment and a level of economic inequality we've never seen before, where a small group of people who own the AI systems reap all the benefits, leaving everyone else behind. This isn't just an economic problem, it's a societal stability problem. One of the more subtle but deeply concerning aspects is AI's potential to manipulate human behavior. The recommendation algorithms on social media and streaming platforms are designed to do one thing: keep you engaged. They learn what triggers you, what makes you happy, what makes you angry, and they feed you more of it. This can push people down rabbit holes of misinformation and the extremist content, creating polarized echo chambers. The AI doesn't care about truth or your well-being. It only cares about maximizing your screen time. We're outsourcing our choices: what to watch, what to read, even what to believe, the algorithms whose goals are not aligned with our own. We are becoming predictable, programmable products for advertisers. And finally, the big one, the topic that keeps scientists like the late Stephen Hawking up at night, the risk of superintelligence. This is the idea of an AI that becomes vastly more intelligent than the smartest human on Earth in every field. If we create something so far beyond our own comprehension, how can we possibly ensure it remains aligned with human values? It wouldn't need to be malicious like Skynet in the movies. An AI with a simple goal, like maximize paperclip production, could decide that converting all matter on Earth, including US, into paperclips is the most efficient way to achieve its goal. It's an extreme example, but it illustrates the core problem: controlling something that is smarter than you is, by definition, an almost impossible task. The development of superintelligence could be the single greatest event in human history, or it could be our last. So, what's the takeaway here? Is AI a monster we should be trying to destroy? No more, not at all. The potential benefits are too immense to ignore. But we can't walk into this future with our eyes closed. We need to have a serious, global conversation about these risks. We need robust regulations, ethical guidelines, and a focus on creating AI that is transparent, accountable, and aligned with humanity's best interests. The power of this technology is inspiring, but with great power comes even greater responsibility. The choices we make today will determine whether AI leads us to utopia or a digital dystopia. Thanks for sticking with me through this heavy topic. It's crucial stuff to think about. What are your biggest concerns about AI? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to read your thoughts. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the technology shaping our world. Stay curious, stay critical, and I'll see you in the next one.